Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. This is a great class we have planned. A little short flow. Today is yoga for people with cerebral palsy. That's Roman. He has cerebral palsy, and his right side is affected. So he's going to demonstrate these poses today on a mat, and I'm going to demonstrate them in a chair. And you could choose which one works for you. I hope this class is accessible to everybody. I have props. Feel free to pick and choose what poses work for you, which ones don't. Our intention is to just offer some poses in a class that allows for you to really explore where some tightnesses are in your body, and what areas you think you can strengthen. So we're going to do some balance poses, some poses that address our ankles and hips. Okay, I hope you like it. All right. So we're just going to start in easy seat. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an easy way of sitting. So Roman has his legs crossed there. You could keep them out if you need them to be. And if you're in a chair, then we're just sitting here. We're just taking a moment to settle our minds and settle our bodies. Maybe it would be comfortable for you to have something under your feet, in which case you just can get a yoga block or some books and put your feet there. Okay, inhale all the way to the bottom of your lungs. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up as high as you can. Inhaling all the way to the bottom of your lungs. And exhale, release the hands. Good. We'll do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take a moment. Good. Try to keep your core steady as we move through these different poses. Inhale, those arms come up once again. But this time, keep that length in your spine that you just found. And we're going to move towards the right, just our torso. And then exhale, drop the arms. Inhale, up the arms go again. Keep your core tight, tight, tight. Nice long spine. Move through center, all the way to the left. And drop the arms. Looking over that shoulder. Good. Inhale. Arms come up once again. Right to center. Hands to prayer. Exhale. Very nice. Okay. Inhale, arms up. We're going to come into Uttanasana, or forward fold. So you have choices. You could just fold forward. And hands go on your mat. Or if you're in a chair, you can grab a bolster, put it on your lap, and fold over that. See how that feels. And just hang your head. And breathe into your back. Good. And then slowly roll up. I'm going to put this bolster right over here. Roman's going to get into a tabletop position. And we're going to show you some cat-cow. Okay, so I'm going to do it here on this chair. If you're in a tabletop, your hands are right under your shoulders. Your fingers are spread. Your knees are under your hips. and your core is tight. Head and neck is in line with your spine. If the floor gets too hard, you can always fold the mat under your knees for some cushion. If you're in a chair, we're going to do cat-cow by holding on to the edge of the chair if you can. Coming to the edge, bringing your bottom to the edge of the chair. Okay, so whatever position you're in, we're going to first come into cow. So on an inhale, we're threading our heart through center and looking up, dropping the belly up. Inhale. And then on the exhale, cat. Everything rounds out. Pushing our back against the back of the chair, or pushing the back up to the sky. Good. Once again, inhale, thread your heart right through the center. Inhale, we're opening our chest. Exhale. Arch your back up like an angry cat. Great. Come to neutral. Oh, excuse me. Okay, next we are gonna come into staff pose. So Roman's gonna show you staff pose while I get a little sip of water. It's always good to have water with you during your yoga class. Okay, lots of options here. I have a strap. You don't have to have a commercially available yoga strap. You could use a belt. You can use a tie. You can use a scarf. Anything. But what we're going to do is hook the strap around the bottom of your foot. So Roman's already has a loop, as you can see. So he can do it with one hand. And I can use both my hands, so I'm going to do this. I'll demonstrate that. Okay? So what we're doing is we're keeping our spine up. Our torso is straight up. And we're breathing into the bottom of our lungs. And we're just adding some gentle pressure on the bottom of our foot to bring our foot flexed up. And you could keep your leg on the mat, Romy. You could keep your leg on the mat, and we're just working with the foot. Or if you want to be adventurous like Roman, you can lift the leg up. And then we get a little bit of a calf and a hamstring stretch. Just breathe right into it. Just remember, there's no pain in yoga, and there's no judgment in yoga. So you do you, Roman will do him, and I'll do me, and we'll all be happy. Okay, and exhale. Let your leg down if you had it up, and release your foot. Good. All right, shake it out a little bit. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. So again, you could use something that has a loop already, like Roman is, or you can step into a strap and use both hands, if that's accessible to you. Good. So just working with the foot, we're just bringing that back, a nice stretch. You could keep your leg down first. There we go. Just the foot, and breathe into it. And now if you want to be adventurous, you can lift up that leg. But we're going to try to make sure that the torso is up, right? So that the stretch really does get focused on the back of the calf there and the foot. And breathe. Good, and then let it down. Very nice. Okay, good. Let's let that strap go ahead. you take your time with all of these poses, okay? Pause the video if you need to. Take a break if you need to. It's all up to you. Okay, so we're gonna do a figure 4, okay? And this will help open up hips. So if you're sitting, you can use your arm, your hands to lift your leg up and cross it right over, okay? If that's not accessible to you, then you just cross your ankles, okay? Roman's showing you how it looks on the floor. Can we see? Yeah. Can we see? Roman, scooch a little bit more on the wall. Yeah, make sure everyone can see. Good. So you choose, right? So it could be like this, if that's what's accessible, like that. Or you can bring your leg all the way up onto your thigh. Okay, and just this is good, because I'm really getting right here in the IT band, where it inserts. It helps your hip loosen up. But if you want to go deeper, if you feel like you need a deeper stretch, then we would inhale and the arms come up. And exhale, fold over it. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Very nice. Exhale, hands to prayer. Good. All right, let's bring that leg down. Shake it out. And we'll switch to the other side. And also acknowledging and honoring your body, because each side is different. What is accessible to one side might not be accessible to another, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so again, choosing, you might just want to cross your legs. You might want to be in a chair and come to figure 4, or you might want to be on the ground and come to figure 4. Stay here if this is your edge and this is what feels right. Or if you want to go further, inhale and exhale. Great. Inhale, come on up. And hands to prayer. Very nice. Okay. While we're here, we're just going to pump our feet again, flexing and pointing, okay? So you can do, while on the floor, both feet at the same time. But if you're sitting in a chair, you might want to do one leg at a time. So we're just lifting the leg and pumping the foot. Good. And put that down. Go to the other side. Foot comes way up and down. Good job, Rome. Good. Now we're going to try ankle circles. Okay. So everyone's ankle mobility is different. So you just do you, like I said. We're going to do one at a time here, so we make sure we are focusing on the ankle. So with the right leg, if you're not wanting to keep your leg up in the air like this, just prop it on a block like I have it, and we could do ankle circles, okay? One at a time. We're rotating in one direction, and then pausing and going the other way. Good. And switching. You can either have your leg up like this, which would build some strength here in your quadricep and your hip flexors, or you can gently place it on a block, which will be more supportive for you. And we're rotating that ankle around. And the other way. Great. Okay, we're going to move into tree pose. So tree pose, Roman's going to demonstrate it standing with options, okay? So just make sure you're right behind the mat so we can see. Yeah, I think we can see. Okay, and I'm going to demonstrate tree pose here sitting. Okay, so you have lots of options for this pose. One would be to rotate your body so that you're at the corner of the chair. Okay, I'll first cue it on the chair and then I'll show you standing. And allow your right knee to just fall out to the side, okay? And this could be your tree pose. Inhaling and the arms would come up and you could be in prayer here. Okay, that's one option. Another is while standing, Roman, shift your weight into one of your legs. And rotate out the other knee. Yeah, and you could stand on a flat floor, or you could prop your foot on this block. And as long as you're rotating out that knee, and then the hands would come to prayer. There's your tree pose. Or you could bring that leg up onto this leg. If you need balance, you can always hold on to something, that's right. And that's a beautiful tree pose. You could keep your hand there and just raise up your other. And come down, that's right. Okay, so let's try that. I'm gonna try it on this side. And really, we're trying to get some strength here in our core and figuring out our place in space. It's good for balance. It's also good for that external rotation of your hip. Good. And when you're ready, bring everything back in. And then moving to the other side would be the same thing. So you can move to the other side, and as long as the foot is not over the knee, you can put it up on your leg, okay? So I'm gonna bring myself to this edge now, bring my block over, and allow my left leg to rotate out to the side. In tree. Nice tall back. Inhale, the arms can come up, or just the one arm, and exhale. And when you're ready, come on back. Awesome. Okay, let's make our way down to Savasana, or the corpse pose. And this is where you can really relax. You can demonstrate Savasana laying down. I'm going to demonstrate Savasana sitting. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the bottom of your feet. Exhale. Let them relax. Can you uncross your legs? Inhale to your long legs. And exhale, let them be heavy. Inhale into your belly. And observe the air making its way in and around your organs. And exhale. Inhale into your lungs, expanding out your chest. And exhale. Inhale into your arms. And exhale, feel their weight. Inhale into your lower jaw. And exhale, let it be soft. Inhale into the space between your eyebrows. Exhale, smooth it out. Inhale, allow the breath to travel throughout your body, finding any places that need loosening. And exhale. Notice the tension you're carrying, maybe in your shoulders, maybe in your hips, maybe in your ankles. And on your next exhale, with no judgment, smooth everything out. Just breathe with the rhythm of your own breath. And when you're ready, bring small movements back to your body. Feel free to stay in Savasana as long as you need to. But when you're ready, inhaling. And exhaling. God bless all of you. Thank you so much. The channel is called Yoga for You. I'd appreciate if you liked it and subscribed. If you have any requests about a specific kind of yoga you'd like me to offer, I'm happy to hear suggestions. So until next time, take care.